Okay, we're joined by goalkeeper Matt Freese and striker Richardo Pepi. We'll begin second row in the middle.
Thanks, Michael. Sanjay with Backfield and the Scouts podcast. This question's for both of you. There's going to be tens of millions of people in this country just getting up to speed with what this team has done this cycle, what this team's about. What's your message to the fans that are jumping on right now about why they should believe in this team and get excited about this tournament? Thank you.
I would say the message from me is believe. We're believing, and when you have a group of guys that fights for each other and dies for each other on the field, anything can happen. So believe in us, bring the energy, and we hear each and every one of you.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, go ahead. Go on.
You believe what he said?
Yeah, I do.
Perfect.
I agree.
Third row to your right.
Hey, Matt, Sean Gregory from Time. You've talked about in the past when you first turned pro, you were so focused on your professional career that you didn't know how to balance yourself. And then once classes resumed at Harvard, you were able to compartmentalize, and you've called it help revive your career. Could you just explain a little more detail why going back to school in a way helped you become a better soccer player?
Yeah, well, I think when you're a professional athlete at age 18, 19, sometimes it can be difficult to keep a routine, keep a regiment that keeps you focused and keeps you hungry. And for me, taking classes was something that occupied my time, occupied my mind, and gave a very natural release off the field that I think at that age was necessary. It's different now. I'm 27. I've been a pro for 8-9 years. It's quite different now, and I know how to handle it. But at that point in my life, it was incredibly important.
Same place, third row.
Hey, Matt, Henry Bushnell from The Athletic. I got a two-part question. The first one's very quick. Have you been told whether or not you're starting on Friday?
No, just focused on today. Training today. We have 5,500. Is that right? 5,500 fans lighting this place up. So I'm pumped for training today.
Gotcha. And then just the U.S. has a long history of excellent goalkeeping at World Cups, whereas I think there are some people questioning whether that'll be the case this year, and frankly questioning you. I'm curious whether you hear that and how you take it.
Yeah, I don't hear it. Not really listening to anyone outside of the guys with me and the coaching staff, obviously, and focused on just doing my thing each and every day, being present, and with that in mind, it is fair to say the U.S. has a great goalkeeping core historically. I was a fan of that goalkeeping core for much of my life, still am, and so it's an honor to be on this team and be part of that group, to hopefully continue that great legacy.
Primera fila, a derecha.
Bernardo Zuna, ESPN. Ricardo, ¿cómo estás? Siempre la selección de Estados Unidos ha llegado a una Copa del Mundo con dudas en la delantera, y por primera vez en mucho tiempo, entre tú, Balo, Pulisic, Hadji, hay muy buena química y esperanzas. ¿Ustedes cómo desarrollan esa química que se está notando en el campo de juego, y con qué tanto ímpetu llegan a esta Copa del Mundo ahora que ya es de verdad?
Sí, bueno, como has dicho, ¿no? Obviamente tenemos un grupo de delanteros muy talentosos. Obviamente como grupo queremos lo mejor para la selección, y estamos muy emocionados y muy felices de estar jugando aquí enfrente de nuestra gente. Creo que nos preparamos al día, estamos entrenando, estamos compartiendo mucho tiempo fuera del campo, y nos está ayudando mucho para cuando llegue el partido.
Primera fila.
Ricardo, por acá. Buenos días. Pues has jugado diversos roles, ¿no? Dentro de la selección de los Estados Unidos. Para ahora, bajo tu experiencia, ¿qué le has aportado a este equipo y qué te dice el coach al mismo tiempo que has fungido, ¿no? Esas posiciones?
Sí, creo que soy un jugador que me gusta ayudar al equipo, ¿no? O atacando o defendiendo. Creo que bueno, obviamente mis números se notan un poco que soy un jugador eficiente. Cada vez que estoy en el campo quiero ayudar, quiero meter goles y creo que, bueno, eso es lo que aporto al equipo y, bueno, lo que necesitan.
Lo mismo, Ricardo.
Hola Ricardo, buenos días, Sin Imperial para Telemundo Deportes. ¿Has hablado con Pochettino acerca de esa posición que Balogun al final ha estado ahí en ciertos momentos de titular? ¿Qué has visto o qué has preparado para que el coach tome en consideración esa titularidad?
No, creo que, bueno, al final del día es decisión del profe, ¿no? Mi trabajo es estar ahí cuando tenga las oportunidades, cada oportunidad que me dé, bueno, quiero aprovecharla y al final del día es por el equipo, ¿no? Por la selección y intentar de ganar este torneo.
Fourth row, in the middle.
Hey, Matt, Jake Garriani from CBS 8 in San Diego. I know Friday you'll be locked in on the game, but on a day like today where there's a bunch of kids and American fans out there, I'm curious to know what you think a deep run in a World Cup can do for future generations, and how much is that important to you?
Yeah, I mean, that it means so much to be able to be in a position to inspire, the next generation. And there's a compounding effect to it, obviously. We were inspired by the previous generation. Hopefully we inspire the next generation. And the more we inspire them, the better the following generation will be. So, to be in a position to train in front of these people today and, hopefully play on Friday in front of, all the fans and inspire them is such a unique opportunity and one that none of us take for granted. We're working as hard as we can, as focused as we can, to continue to, leave the next generation inspired.
First row on your left.
Hey, Matt, Steve Goff from Yahoo Sports. You've talked about your preparation and your consistency before games and all. Being a World Cup game, have you envisioned this over the years, this moment of stepping onto a World Cup field, particularly at home, and what that challenge is like for you mentally and physically?
Sorry, could you say it again? I missed a little bit.
Just whether you envision this moment where you had the opportunity, perhaps, to start in a World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, you dream of this opportunity, you work for the opportunity, but you never know if it's going to come. And I learned probably 9 years ago, the ones that work hard without the promise of reward are the ones that usually succeed.
Second row to your right.
Hey, Matt, here. You train, or you see Rico in training every single day and the other strikers too. What are his strengths and how are they different from the other strikers on the roster, Balo and Hajirai? Thanks.
I mean, all three of them are pretty good at scoring goals, I would say. So, see that every single day in training. Obviously there's, myriad strengths and characteristics of each player. And, Pepi obviously had a huge role in the game in Charlotte. Did a fantastic job setting up some different things. And, I think the entire, attacking group, strikers, wingers, 10s, et cetera, have done a great job these last two friendlies of creating chances and being fluid and,
Second row to your left.
attacking.
Sorry, can I interrupt you?
It's all good.
My bad.
No, I had one word left. You're good.
My bad.
I'm joking.
Hi, guys. Jake Jovanov for Cronca News, Arizona PBS. This upcoming game against Paraguay will be on a Friday evening primetime game, Big Fox, so a lot of eyeballs will be on this opening game. How much pressure do you guys feel for that moment and with all these eyes coming on for this game? Thank you.
Yeah, I think, at the end of the day, we see this as a fantastic opportunity to be able to play in front of our country, in front of our people, and, represent each other, represent our family. So, just a little bit of the pressure aside, I feel like we see it more as an opportunity to be able to represent our country.
100% agreed, and obviously bigger stakes in a tournament like this, and incredible opportunities, and pressure makes diamonds, and I think we're a bunch of 26, a group of 26 guys that wants to show that we're a bunch of diamonds.
Sorry, just making sure.
I'm done.
Second row.
Yeah, Michael Lewis, Forbes.com. This is for Matt. I know we all have egos, but what makes you think that Mauricio will pick you for that World Cup opener? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, as a competitor, you always want to be on the field, always want to help your team in whatever capacity, and this doesn't change in this moment. Whatever I'm called upon to do, I'm ready to do. I derive a lot of my confidence from the hard work that I've put in, and I've worked quite hard, and so I know now is a time to be confident and remember all the work that's been put in.